Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to Railway Empire Crossing the Andes Coffee Barons. This is the first of our long-awaited wood trains finally pulling out of the station. We need to speed that up a bit so we can clone the line. Space them out a bit. We're going to need to send a fair few of these off. And some of these trains will go out reasonably empty after a little while. We need Edison Forest Isles to start to recognise the volume of wood that's being requested, and then the business will naturally start to upgrade. It means if we ever want to buy the business, it'll just get more and more expensive to buy. There you can see there's less pallets on that train that's just leaving than it should be for a full train, and the next one's going to have probably even less. Hasn't got any at all. I'm going to throw the trains on anyway, as again, we want to just space these out a bit, so I'll let that one actually disappear off screen before I clone the next one. We're into 1906 now, so we are pushing on. Actually, I don't want to go too much farther. I'm going to clone the train now because the wonderful Wizard of Oz, as the song goes. Where is the other town? See, it's already gone ahead and dropped the business in. It's dropped in chemicals, so I need coal for that, I think. That we can do, actually. We have coal just there, so that random drop has actually worked out quite well for us. It's given us a business quite close by that we can link and provide a demand fulfillment. We are going to need to start increasing the number of freight trains between these towns now as well. See if I can tag both of these on a single. Oh, it's right on the cusp, isn't it? Ah, oh, that's annoying. So close and yet so far. Screw it, let's just do a 4-track, because then if I need to I can go and get the wood from there as well, which I can then run into Panama. Or Piranha, sorry. So let's plonk that like that. May as well do that now, actually, because Piranha is going to want wood. So let's drop a wood station there. We can link that to one of the through tracks, like so. Let's link it to the other one there, actually. That's a big bridge. There's a big gap. Yeah, I'll leave it. Screw it. And then this can now come this way and go into Piranha. In fact, actually, let's upgrade Piranha to 2 tracks. I got 2 stars of research points. I've got 200 points to spend now, or over 200 points. That's good. We'll take a look and see what we can unlock. There we go. Plonk that in like that. I want a line to come off here. And link down there like that. That works. And then I want a little diamond crossing just here. There we go. So the coal can come off this top platform, and then the platform behind can bring the wood straight through and go into the town that way, because they are going to want wood. And then they're going to need wood at some point as well. So same thing again. Oh, I've got trains all clogging up here. What's the problem? It's this train. What is that train? Oh, okay. Yeah, so my signalling over here is a bit of a mess. That train's going to need to be deleted, and then I'm going to need to put it back in once I've fixed the signalling. Right, so what's gone wrong here? It's that signal there. needs to be a stop there, really. Yeah, let's take that one out. Have a stop there. I put a go signal there. That should sort things out. I hope. I hope that'll sort things out. We'll find out in a moment when I put that train back in. So let's replace the train I just took out. Oh, it's... No, that's... Yeah, it's Lacey Farm. Lacey Farm? What is that doing all the way over there? Oh, again, my signalling over here is a mess. There we go. It needs to be going in on that platform. I forgot to correct that. Do I have another Lacey Farm? To Rio. No, that's the only one. Thank Christ for that. Okay, it's way out of the way, so we'll take that one out as well. And put that back in. So I've got two separate lines I need to replace now. So more to Rio. And Rio wants to go in on... Let's put it on platform 1. There's very little on platform 1. And then... Lacey Farm wants to go in here on platform 4. Like that. And that was supposed to be doubled up, but I never got around to doubling it, so that works. So these trains here should now work quite nicely. Can that get back out again? No. You can't get back out again. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so it's still a signalling issue. So let's see. It I need to think about this. There needs to be. Oh no, that can't be a go there because then they can't get back out again. So that was right. Is there space for a signal along here? No, that's the state. Ah, this is a problem. Okay, so why? Okay, it's because of that signal. That needs to come out and it can't come out. So I'm going to have to delete this train. And free up that, and I need to then remove this signal. That's causing the problem. There's a stop there. And it's pushing the train through to that point there, because that's where the next stop signal was. Whereas in reality now, the trains should all stack up there until the one in front works its way back out again. Should do. Let's just watch it and check. So it's still stuck there, where it's supposed to be, in the siding, waiting. Oh, he's whizzing straight through. He's going on a different platform. That should be okay. Alright, so far so good. Right. There's our first fish train. Let's duplicate that. Cloned, okay. We've put the grain train in back there. I need to put another one of these back in now to replace the one I took out. Okay. Right, there's an auction going on I don't care about. There's the Texas. Right. Now I can start getting some fast, high-powered trains in here. Monte Claros is up to 32,000. That's good. I never did finish this over here, did I? Let's get that back underway. I got distracted by the issues that we were suffering over there. That's the other thing with signaling. Sometimes it can be a little bit trial and error. There's not always a definitive, best way to do things. Sometimes you have to kind of fiddle about with it a little bit. A practice that works well in one place won't necessarily work as well somewhere else. So there is no hard and fast, this is the only way to signal. There are, there are circumstances that you do have to kind of wing it a bit. Okay, so we have our supplies. Let's put in a maintenance shed on that there. I suppose I'm going to need one here as well, aren't I? I got the money. Right, let's start getting these trains running. So we'll start with a train from there. Run that in. Let's get a Texas. Love the Texas trains. These are awesome. And now I also want to get one going in from here to there. Excellent stuff. That'll help continue Piranha to keep growing. They're up to nearly 60,000 already. That's fantastic stuff. So let's take a quick look. They're at just under 50. Porto Alegre needs some work. We can come back to that in a minute. Porto Seguro needs some work. That definitely need to come back to that. They're still struggling quite badly. Rio almost on the way. It's 53,000. That's good to see. Sao Paulo nearly 80,000 now. Uberaba, need to work on Uberaba. Pontagem has stalled at 50,000. We'll have to fix that. They're not getting the paper, but we have just started shipping paper to Contagem, I think. Didn't we? Oh, no, they're waiting for... Yeah, the publishers, they're waiting for the paper to come back from Rio. Hang on a minute, isn't Rio supposed to have a... Or did that sneak a business in when I wasn't looking? Don't tell me I built the wrong one. I built a meat industry and I wanted to put in a... I did. I put the wrong goddamn industry in there. Oh, I'm annoyed now. I'm sending wood down here for absolutely no reason. Well, we're going to fix it. We're going to fix that. We're going to get rid of this industry here. We're going to demolish it. And we're going to put in what we actually wanted. Ideally, it would have been publishing. Because then we could... Oh, no, because that's going to be publishing, isn't it? So, yeah, this wants to be a paper mill. I don't quite have enough cash. Give me a minute. There we go. Well, not even a minute. A second. There we go. Paper mills. Let's put the paper mill there. So it has space to expand. That's better. So now this can start generating paper. Do I have a freight link running to Contagem? No, I don't. Okay, we can fix that. We can peel off here. Slap bang through the corn. That's not good. And connect up there. That wants to go like that. I'm going to have to do this. Let's take that out. Might have to do this here. Have I got space there? Not really. Ah. Oh, yes, just. It's a heck of an incline to deal with, but we do just have space. Can I stop that from getting all wonky and wobbly? Change that angle a little bit. Just take that out now. That is... it's not pretty, is it? I can kind of do that. Ah, okay. That's about as good as I can get it. But it will give me the space once I let some cash roll in. And hopefully it's not going to complain too much about the wibbly wobbly line to do that. This is going to get messy. But I need to do this. I need to kind of bodge it a little bit. So, more messing around with signalling. This is where it could get messy again. So, that needs to be a straight through signal now, as does that one. That needs to be a stop. That needs to be a straight through. That needs to be a stop, a straight through. I can't afford the supply tower that I need. Now I can. There we go. So we're going to basically route trains down this line here, through this little bit here, this way, into Rio to pick up the paper. It's easier than messing around over here. Oh, I suppose I could have just done a loop that way, couldn't I? That might have been a bit easier. Never mind, it's done now. So that's going to go from Rio to there. Now it's going to try and take a weird route. Oh, it's actually trying to take the route that I want it to take. That's good. I'm impressed by that. Put it in on platform 2. Going through here, through the wibbly bit, this way, that way, out through there, and then in Contagem, there's only one platform to go in on. Okay, yeah, that actually works exactly the way I want it to. We do need to make sure that is freight only, otherwise it'll start to run passengers on that line. And what I also want to do is stretch that closer to the station now that there's going to be more trains on the line fighting for space. So I'll take that right up to there. So I need to just re-signal that bit. Like so. I'm going to drop in a supply tower at this end of the line as well. I've got one there, haven't I? Alright, let's take that one out. Like that. There we go. Sometimes I really do make things hard for myself, but there we go. The train is set. Let's get a Texas on the line. Start running freight between the two. It's not picked up anything yet. That's frustrating. Has that not generated any paper yet? No. I've got plenty of materials. I need to expand the industry. It's going to cost me 500 grand plus another upgrade as well, probably. So, my bonds are maxed. I can't take out any more. I'm just going to have to wait until I've got enough cash to be able to expand that. But Rio is now growing again. It's getting close to 60. As soon as it hits 60, I'll drop a museum in to, again, keep it at where it needs to be. Contagem. That stalled out, didn't it? It's because we're not delivering paper. As soon as we get the paper delivered, we'll be fine. Actually, no, they're not going to be fine. There's a lot of goods there short on. Coffee, cocoa, dairy, wood. Okay, not as far as I thought. Okay. So this is basically just a long line like that. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take a junction off. I'm going to split it straight through like that. And bring that in here. Just in front of that split. So we don't have to worry about directional signals again. And we're going to drop that as a through piece like that. There we go. Now I can get wood delivered into Contagem because they do want wood as well. So, yeah. Making things interesting. It's getting very messy now with this crisscrossing network of track, but that is part of the course, unfortunately. So I need to put stop signals in all directions here. Just to make sure that there's no collisions. Which train line is going to get priority? We'll give the wood train... Oh, no. Let's just... No stop signals. There we go. So if I put directionals on, that's going to just screw everything up. I need to put stop signals there. Alright. I think we're good to go. I need a passing loop here. So this can create, you know, kind of a... Yeah, this will work. Put a passing loop in here. This is somewhere for trains to stack up when they switch over, and also somewhere for a supply tower, if one is needed, which it will be. There we go. That works. So I'll put a supply tower in the middle. There we go. I've got my passing loop there as well, so I'm good in that respect. Let's get a train on this new line. Going in there. I can't afford the Texas. Let's stick a Berkshire in there just to get it moving. Yeah, I need to... I've got a lot of expenses coming up and not much time left in terms of... Yeah, as soon as it comes in, it's going to disappear again. What are all these trains here? They're slow for missing equipment. It's such a long line, look. They need a supply tower somewhere over here. They've got a long trek back to there. Why did I not put one in down here? I thought I had done. Obviously not. Let's plonk it there. Hopefully that'll be okay. Where is my freight train that's empty? There it is. Okay, let's try cloning it. Is that one actually going to pick anything up this time? Nope. But it's in place for when it does start picking stuff up. Okay. Where is my new wood train? Forest Eden Isle, or Edison Forest Isles. Going to Contagem. Let's speed time up. And clone it. I'm hoping 2 trains will be enough. Got a bad condition breakdown over here at the fish farm. Okay, let's get that sorted. Sao Paulo, nearly 90,000. Nearly ready for its next business. Rio's grown. Excellent. So we can keep Rio growing now with a museum there. So that'll help keep that going with the extra 10% on the fulfillment. One less town to worry about. How is Contagem looking? It's stalled at 50,000, so this definitely needs some more work. We've got wood coming in. Paper will start making its way back there soon. Coffee and cocoa, I might not need those as long as I can at least get the wood and the paper in there. Everything else is covered. So I just need to start getting wood in there, which means I need to... another bad condition breakdown. That's just missing equipment. That's the bad condition. No. Where's my breakdown then? Is it all the way up here? No. Missing a whole ton of supply towers. I'm going to drop one there. Catch it at either end of the route. Where else am I getting issues? Over here. There's a supply tower right there. Apparently it's not enough. I don't want to throw one in up here. I can put one in here though. Is that my back condition breakdown? Nope, that's slowed the missing equipment as well. So that's a random breakdown. Oh, everything's just collapsing around my ears at the moment. I've got a supply tower there, supply tower there. I've got supply towers pretty much everywhere except where the trains are exactly broken down. There's no tower on here though, so this one is going to need one. That's a short route. I was going to put one on here, wasn't I? There we go. Okay, so that's going to the mine. I'm going to clone that train. And I'm going to clone this one as well. As soon as I can afford it. Okay, there we go. Missing equipment, but he's about to hit a supply tower there. So that is one of my wood trains to Rio. I've got 5 of them. That's enough on that line. Contagem is growing again. There we go. Now that the wood's coming in, that is enough to trigger growth. We're at 66% fulfillment of demand. So again, getting to 60, we'll stick a museum in. That'll help keep them ticking over, and I won't have to worry about that one. Sao Paulo grows. Fantastic. So, actually, I don't think I want to put publishing in there. I know we've got the paper there, haven't we? So yeah, we suppose we better had for the freight going back and forth between the two. So I can't afford that. I have to let my money go up a bit. What have we got? Increased ticket prices for the passengers of the two trains that are running passengers. What about back here? Anything good I can go with? Not really. Not that I can afford. We'll keep those points ticking over and we'll spend them a bit later. Money's rocketing up, which is good. Let's whiz time forward. I'm just wary of burning through so much time doing this that I end up falling behind in my chances to fix other towns. Alright, that's my 500 grand. Publishing. There. Okay, so let's do a town check. Uberaba needs wood and corn and fish, so I need 2 of those.
The cities
ideally.
Are growing. These are truly heavenly expectations.
That's the halfway point. That's 4 cities now. Halfway there. Which means Rio, I think, has just hit. No, not Rio. Contagion, perhaps. Not quite. Montes Claros has stalled just under 40,000. What are they short on? They want cows. They're not getting enough cows? Where is my cattle line? It's here. I've got a train about to drop cows off. 2, 3, 4th one loading up or waiting to load up. Add another one in there. 5 trains on that line. How many do I have on this line? 3, that's enough. Because the last one only had 1 of each. So, Montes Claros, that should hopefully tick them over again. They've got fish. They need corn, wood, paper, and dairy. Where can I trade? I can trade with Contagium. They've got publishing, not... Well, I might as well get the trade going. I've got some trade going. Any other trains on the line, or is it just that one? I've got 3 swapping goods between them. Okay, so that's not too bad. What else are they after? Wood and corn. Corn's a bit of a nightmare to get there. I could send a corn train or 2 that way. I kind of need to do it. I need to make sure that the goods actually go where they're supposed to. Just going to run corn out to... There's no direct route, look. It won't let me. There's no route there, there's no route there. Alright. I've got corn up here. So we'll run a corn train from Hall Farm down to Montes Claros. We'll want to Texas for that because it's going to be a long run. And we're going to want to clone that train as well. Of course we're going to break down on the line. Wouldn't you know it? Clone the train now just to really get a double dose of corn going in. What else? Wood, paper, dairy. The demand for wood is low. It's dairy here. That we can get going. Place a station there. And then that we can feed in about here. Let's try and stretch that angle out a bit. There we go. And then where's the... Yeah, it's the top. Put in a passing loop to complete the 2-lane junction. There we go. Signal this. So again, I need to mess with my signals on the other line. So that needs to be a directional. That needs to be a directional. And so does that one. There we go. There's only space for one. Okay. Okay. Put a supply tower in that spot. Yes, Montes Claros does have a repair bay, which is good. I'm not going to put one on there because I need to save the money. Mainly because I want to buy a Texas. Dairy going in. That'll help boost Montes Claros as well. There we go. They've made it. It's I don't have the money. Of course I don't have the money. Come on, give me the cash. Give me the cash. There we go. Thank you. Stick the museum there to keep that nice and happy. One less city I need to worry about. So, Porto Alegre is not good. Porto Seguro is even worse. Rio's done. Sao Paulo's done. Nearly 100,000 people in Sao Paulo now. Uberaba needs working on. Contagum is almost done. Curitiba's done. Montes Claros working on. Will get done. Piranha, we've just done Piranha. That's here. We've just plonked that one in. So, still got a couple that need quite a bit of work. Where are we looking? Porto Seguro, what can we do here? They need corn and wood and alcohol and coffee. If I can get coffee in there, that'll be a big boost. But it's a long run to the nearest accessible coffee. That's the problem. Really easy coffee is going to be over here. That's a hell of a long run to go to get all the way around to there. There's no easy way for me to do it. Unless I build a... I suppose I could build a bridge, couldn't I? Not like that, that's way too steep. That's going to be expensive. That goes up and down and then back up again. Okay, yeah, that'll work. And then run this. Ah, this is going to be horrendously expensive. But I can ship a lot of coffee along this route by doing this. That's going to want to go that way, really. Oh, my poor bank balance. Has to be a better way. That's not financially feasible at all. What am I missing? Let's try coming in off this way instead. So let's bring a junction out. Let's run in the back here. Go make sure we're going on the right platform. Probably going to have a big bridge somewhere. I don't think I can avoid that, unfortunately. I can try and shorten it a bit. And raise that up a bit. Okay, so the train will come along here, through Lacey Farm, along this way, and then from here, I can then get it to join on that way, the line somewhere over here. Okay, that'll work. I need money for that, though. Of course, I've just spent all mine. Only 4 cities done yet, but number 5 on the way, look. Still going up. Fulfillment of demand at 67%. As long as it stays above 60, it'll keep growing. Need quite a bit of cash. There we go. Demand is dropping, but we're almost. I'm gonna get this done first. I've got the money for it. And it's dropping and dropping and dropping. Come on, tick over, tick over, tick over. There we go. Museum. That'll help keep the town alive for longer at 60. Good stuff. That'll stop it from declining at the very least. Now I can go ahead and I can build what I needed to build. So that can go in there. And now that that's built, now I can plan this part to come in. About there. Still a little bit short on the cash. Not too bothered about gradients on this one because I am going to be using a Texas. It's a long run with a heavy load, so the pulling power of the Texas will be able to overcome that quite quickly. I've got a lot of tractive power. Oh, something's grown. Oh, it's Contagem, isn't it? Yeah. We knew about that one. Right. I'm going to need a passing loop or several on this route. I'm going to be running a lot of coffee. Put the kettle on. Oh, we're going along. I could double up over the bridge, but I just don't want to spend that money doing that. Ugh, big bill there for staff. But there you can see we're at number 5 now. We are okay for time, a little under 3.5 years. Obviously, the quicker we get it done, the faster we achieve our ratings. I wonder if we're going to have more tasks after this. I don't think we are. I think these are the final 3. I hope these are the final 3 tasks that we're on. Otherwise, I might cry if I have to continue bodging things on this map. We've made such a mess of the hillside that, yeah, it's just not very pretty, is it? We do need to stretch this bit of track out if we can. I need a signal in place as a temporary measure. Just there. There we go. Need to stretch this out. Don't have the cash. There we go. Make this a nice long passing loop because we're going to have multiple trains running it. The more the merrier. Need to re-signal this stretch. That's the one I just took out, I think. Okay, so let's auto space this. Also going to need supply towers because our coffee trains are going to be on an enormously long run. I still need to put a passing loop in there as well. Let's at least start getting some coffee delivered. So, oh wait, hang on. What's going on over here? Oh no, clicked away. So where's this train trying to go? And why am I getting a bodge over here? My signals are messed up again, aren't they? That's a go signal, but that's a stop. That signal needs to come out. And I can't take it out because there's a train in the way. That's the train that's causing the block. Rio to Contagem. We've got trains running back and forth that aren't actually carrying anything, so I can afford to take this train out. That's okay. And now I need to take that signal out completely. Put my stops in here instead of just there. That's what's causing the problem, because I've got trains coming in this way and then hitting that, and yeah, it's causing blocks. So that should free the whole network up again. And that's one of the trains that we just deleted. You can see it's only carrying 2 bits of paper, which is not producing enough paper yet. I do need to expand the paper mill, but I just don't have the spare cash for it at the moment. Right, coffee line. Where is my coffee? It's there. And that's going to run all the way through to Porto Segura. Let's get a Texas in. The whole line needs signalling, I think. Yeah, haven't signalled any of it. So, signals. Oh, this is so time consuming at times. You just want to get on with stuff, and you can't because you have to go through and make sure that you've got everywhere completely signalled. There we go. That line goes up and over into here. Goes through here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I need a supply tower here. About halfway. That bit's already signalled. Get through to here. I'm probably going to need to extend that bit. I need to put in a passing loop in here, but before we do that, let's fix this area over here. So I need to take that bit out. Stretch that all the way along to the station itself. There we go, and this gives me space to put in another supply tower down here, because it's a long route, it's going to need it. And then I need a passing loop in here as well. I'm just going to put one in the middle, a decent sized one. Speed across here. There we go. Let's multi-signal that. And a supply tower. Just there. Whew, right. We made it. It's a bit hectic. I'm going to clone that train. I can't afford to clone the train. And we're out of time again. So, we've knocked off another city. We're now 3 away from being complete. We've got Porto Seguro that we're working on right now. And then hopefully we'll get something else set up pretty quickly as well. Now I can clone that train. There we go. Yeah, we'll start looking at where else we need to bolster as well. Piranha's done. Where was the next one? Is it over here? No. Porto Seguro, we're working on that. There was another one over here. I'm sure there was. Oh no, it's over here. Uberaba needs a lot of work as well. So still plenty to do, and time is slowly ticking away in terms of our final countdown. But we'll get it done, and we'll get it done, or we'll continue to, make progress on that in the next episode. So thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with some more Crossing the Andes here for Railway Empire on the PS4 Coffee Barons very soon.